What's up, y'all? Fitness Cat, and gonna talk to y'all about my plant over processed diet. The review video that I mentioned with week 4, the finale. And before I get into it, I just want to go ahead and say, like, this is my second time recording this. The first time I recorded at work, and when I went back to look at it and watch it and start editing, I noticed like how stupid my haircut looked on camera, how stupid I looked at work with my coyote shirt on, my uniform shirt, with a white brick wall backdrop. Because, like, let me take my headset off. I went super high fade and like left most of it up on top, and like here, I mean, it looks kind of more normal, but it looked real dumb at work. We got our roommate behind us. He's gaming. All right, so here we go. Plant over process 30-day review. Ba-ba-da-da. Obviously, there's a difference between what we did versus what a vegetarian diet is, what a vegan diet is. Because my favorite example I used last attempt recording this, was an Oreo cookie. Obviously, an Oreo cookie is not meat, so you can have it with vegetarian and vegan. What might be in it might throw off vegan, depending on what it is, in it. But for the most part, it's vegan and vegetarian friendly. But with our plant over processed diet, we couldn't have an Oreo. And I don't know if you know this, but Milk's favorite cookie is an Oreo. And we also could not have milk because our plant over processed diet did do a lot of vegan principles where we couldn't have animal byproducts. So even cheese, eggs, stuff like that was a no-go. And that was one of the more difficult things to do. I say difficult because it was a very hard and sudden transition to go from like being able to eat like eggs for breakfast to go into I'm now drinking a detox drink and having a smoothie for breakfast, and that was it. But I do say, if you want to transition to a more plant-centered diet, vegetarian would be a lot easier. Vegetarian is the easiest thing to kind of transition to. Have a lot of your meals plant-based, but don't do an overall plant-based diet like us. Like, only do that if you are willing to do it and have the willpower to stay on it. It was hard to transition straight into that. But another sub point with it is how I felt before, during, and after the diet. So before, I was obviously eating a lot of fast food, drinking a lot of sodas, drinking a lot of coffee, not drinking a lot of water, and eating tons of junk snack foods, chips, candy. I'm not a big candy eater, but I did eat some candy. Just small indulgements. I never felt like working out before the diet. Waking up was hard. Going to sleep was hard. I also drank a lot, and like my energy was always at a low. I always felt bogged out. I always felt like I was carrying extra weight. No pun intended with the gaining weight, but it was awful. The first week of transitioning into the diet, it was a lot of mood swings, a lot of like energy swings, and a big thing about it was like withdrawals, a lot of caffeine and sugar related withdrawals, and I would guess overall withdrawals from like eating some foods. We all saw Super Size Me in school. Like, as far as I know, everyone who I went to school with saw Super Size Me at least twice. The dude got addicted to McDonald's, and like I had withdrawals from like fast food places. So a very cold turkey, light switch on, going into this diet, I had withdrawals from soda, food, coffee. After the first week, I noticed energy levels went up. It was easier to go to sleep. It was easier to wake up. I had more tension during the day. I had more energy throughout the day, and I felt like working out. Like I had this extra energy to work out in, and it transitioned my body from eating because I'm hungry to eating to refuel my body. And a lot of people don't really know what that means, but in MMA especially, I ate to refuel my body. So then this plant-based diet, after that first week when it came time to eat, I was like scarfing my food down It was also delicious. Everything was good tasting. There was only 2 meals I can say that were like meh tasting, and that was that beach plum chili. And this last time we had like this pea and mushroom thing with rice. I didn't care for it too much, but I just kicked my TV or computer stand. After, when the second week came around, I ate to refuel my body, and it just felt good to eat and eat clean like that. A lot of fruits, a lot of nuts, and a lot of obviously vegetables. Transitioning into the 5th week, which is this week, and it's supposed to be our binge week. I felt like I have now lost everything I gained. It's bad. Like I don't know. Like I haven't binged like I thought I would. I've probably ate bad once a day, and it's already taken like a toll on me. Like I don't have the energy I did anymore. Like today, I had Domino's pizza. I ate the entire pizza, which I've never done before, and I did not feel like doing anything after I ate it. It feels awful. I even put off doing my leg day workout until tomorrow because of how I felt. To kind of wrap up the sub point of like how I felt before, no energy and like feeling sick every day, to during. First part of during was withdrawals. Second part of during was refueling. Going into after, bogged down, low energy. It's like procrastinating, but in an energy level in your body. Last little sub point I have is cost. And I know this is probably like a big one for someone who wants to try a new diet. Me and my girlfriend buy groceries every week, and we usually buy groceries on Saturday or Sunday. And we meal prep for the week, a lunch and a dinner for the most part. What we were spending before the diet was about, on average, $140 a week on groceries. And what I noticed after these 4 weeks is previously we would spend like on average $140 and have leftovers at the end of the week, leftover food and leftover snacks, versus during the plant over processed diet, we would buy groceries again, let's say Saturday. Come Friday, we were out of food. We didn't have any more snacks. We didn't have any more meal prepped. We had nothing. So Friday, when I came home after work and I ate the last like set aside snack that night, there was no more food for us Saturday afternoon, because breakfast was smoothie stuff, and we had stuff for smoothies. That was a big difference though, because in the past we would buy junk food, junk snacks. I'm not saying like Little Debbie's. I'm saying like chips and crackers, and I mean Pop-Tarts are kind of junky, but yeah, we like stuff like Pop-Tarts and have those for snacks. But we'd also have like trail mix snacks. But to transitioning now, fruit. We ate everything during plant over process, and it cost us upwards to $190 to $200 a week. So if we're buying groceries every Saturday or Sunday, that's close to $800 a month for groceries. And some people can't cut that. So that's why I'm saying the diet and cookbook we followed might not be the most optimal one for you. So if you're going to go to a veggie based diet, plan and budget your future shopping trip. Research how much things you're going to buy. Go online, go to Publix.com, Walmart.com, Kroger's, whatever grocery store you have, and see how much it's going to cost to follow a diet that you would try for the week or try for the 2 weeks. But cost definitely went up for us for the 30-day challenge, and I think during pescatarian it still might stay up there because I'm going to buy fresh fish every other day from Publix. So to go over my 30-day review in a very quick terms, there's the difference between vegetarian, vegan, and what we did with our plant over processed. And the biggest takeaway from that is an Oreo cookie can be ate with vegetarian and vegan, but we could not have Oreos with plant over processed. Apply it how you want to apply it. If your favorite snack is sea salted chips, if there's anything in there that's added sugar, no, you can't have it with the plant over process we had. How I felt before, during, and after. Low energy before. During had 2 parts: withdrawals and then refueling. And then after is a bogged down feeling. And then cost. Yeah, it did cost a little bit more to shop and prep a plant over processed diet for us. The specific diet we did. It might not cost as much if we did a more relaxed vegetarian diet, but the diet we chose did cost more. And to wrap this up, I'm gonna leave y'all with a comment Taylor has. She said it was very hard to do the 30-day challenge, and she felt very obligated and forced to do it. But now that she's off of the challenge and off the diet and has binged a little bit and tried foods that she used to eat, she did not feel good after eating the foods. Like, she felt like bogged down and rock on stomach and everything, just like in our cheat video that we talked about. So she is now willingly going to stick with plant over processed for the most part. Not necessarily full time, like she's going to stay on the diet constantly. She made the comment that she will eat out on occasions. So more or less like your social drinker, well, she's going to be a social eater. If we go out to a wing place, she'll have some wings, but she's not always going to choose to eat out or eat processed food or eat meat or anything like that. Like, if we occasionally, like if we were to grill, she might want a burger. But for the most part, she's going to stick to her veggies, and I'm not going to, knock her for it, because I'm going to stick to the veggies. Like, it honestly had a very positive change over my body. Our final weigh-in was 201 after the 4th week. So we officially lost 10 pounds over the course of plant over process. And I highly recommend it. It was a good diet. I felt very well during it, and I lost 10 pounds while doing it. So if I were to stick out and keep doing it, we could see 20, 30, 40 pounds lost over the course of the year. I'll catch y'all next video. I'll be posting one Sunday. It's basically gonna be binge week. I don't know how the working out's gonna be in it. I'm gonna force myself to work out tomorrow. We have the 4x4x48 challenge coming up. Let's get at it. Peace.